This is Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity. So, I'm gonna save the game in a legitimate save slot right now, because I need to, I think. I'm gonna go in here. This is House Dominel. They massively hate me, so I don't know what's gonna happen when I just barge into their home. Maybe I should have the formation which involves him at the front. That might help somehow. I've quick saved like a million times in a row. Okay, let's do this. I don't know if they'll just attack me straight up or if they'll just get snooty with me and give me a bunch of sass. It's hard to say. Well, nobody's attacking me yet. They have a nice looking place, don't they? Apparently their place involves no music. It's very quiet and serious in here. Music is still on, right? Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. So, let's move forward a bit. Dominel Doorman. Look, even their doorman looks all thuggish and shady. He's wearing, like, brigandine armor or studded leather or something.
How do you do?
Oh, he doesn't recognize me. Excellent! That's what we needed, to not be recognized in this particular instance. The burly guard eyes you warily. I don't recognize you. What business do you have with House Dominel? Oh, AD. The AD letter that I found. The D stands for Dominel. The Dominels are the ones that are behind the robbery heist thing. That I accidentally killed all the thieves because I stumbled upon their planning thing. That makes things interesting. See, so if I wanted to curry favor with House Dominel, I could take this letter to him and be like, hey, I found this, but I'm not going to tell the Romonts or the Piedmonts or the Montpeliers or whoever the hell the nobles are that we're going to get robbed. Lord Harrowmont, or no, that's a guy from Dragon Age. Whoever they were. But since I hate the Dominels and I don't give a fuck, of course I'm not going to. In fact, I am going to go take the letter to the other guy, now that I know that. Anyway, so no, I'm not going to say that. I'm just here to loot the place and kill anyone in my way. Tell me about House Dominel. Now, I've already read about House Dominel. I read a book about them, and they're basically like a fucking mafia family for all intents and purposes. I mean, they were like these really powerful sort of crime family, and then they fell into decline for a long time, and they kind of became scrubs, and now they're trying to rebuild and become powerful again. But they're pretty much just shady and bad. And they're involved in all sorts of illicit shit. Which would be fun. I'd be homies with them if I was playing like a rogue playthrough, but this playthrough I'm playing like a very virtuous sort of character, so tell me about House Dominel. Tell me about House Dominel. It's an old and respected family. Much of Defiance Bay's prosperity is due to Dominel business activities. Now, do you have any further business here? I wonder if I can use this. Yeah, let's just see what happens if I just say farewell and then try wandering around the house. Farewell. I will see you out. Wait, am I going straight to cutscene? I mean, straight to loading screen? Apparently, when he says I will see you out, he is not kidding. So I've got some options. I could go back in, I could lie about delivering the letter just so I could get in to see the boss or whatever, and then go from there. I could leave them alone for now. I could take the letter directly over to House Raymont. That's what they're called. I knew there was a Mont in there. I just didn't know what the prefix. You know, I didn't know what the pre-Mont was. I had a premonition about... Oh, no. I can't even finish that sentence. It was so bad. A premonition. I don't... Okay. Burn their house down. That is a good idea, Ingrid. That is a good idea. They are rude people. Very rude. I protected Verzano from the vengeful Donna Dominel. I'll have to watch my step around the house of... Yeah, because see, I killed... Now she and her thugs have it in for me, too. So... What I'm gonna do... I think I'm gonna... Well, I saved right before this, so I might as well just go back in there. And see what happens if I claim that I want to take the letter to the guy. I don't suppose I can be like so sneaky that I... Well, yeah, I don't really have sufficient stealth for this. Like, I can't really... Yeah, I can't sneak past him. My stealth isn't high enough. So let's try this. House Dominel? I found a letter that might be of interest to someone here. I see. Right this way. Oh! Now I can free reign, huh?
If secrets whisper here,
okay, yeah, I'll be right with you, sir. Right after I'm done picking this lock. Okana said, luxurious furnishings, hostile stairs. Reminds me of the Lore College. Oh, I guess his educational experience was not everything he hoped it would be. So he says right this way, and he goes right in there. Look at how many things there are to loot in this house. I could steal their rice, too. I could get their rice, their random clothing. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Now it's time for another quick save. Because, you know.
No problem.
But so, yeah, this letter that I found... Thieves' letter. So I walked into a random building, you know, trespassing, as I do. And there was this gang of thieves in there planning a heist, and as soon as I walked in, they were like, "Hey, you suck!" And then they tried to kill me, and of course, I killed them. And then I found this, which was a letter that the thieves had. Our contact inside Raymont Manor will leave the second-story window ajar. Oh, that explains why that window was open, and I was able to climb in there. He's confirmed the location of the heart of the White March in a hidden chamber. That sounds like something valuable. I'll bet it's in that one chest where I couldn't disarm the trap. Get your crew together and head to Brackenbury before Lord Raymont moves the jewel. And AD, and D must stand for Dominel, so A must be the head of the family or whatever. So then I have a quest about that thing where it says... I've learned of a plot to rob a Brackenbury nobleman, Lord Raymont, and a letter that describes the plans in detail. So it says I can tell somebody about the plot. It would probably be of interest to both Lord Raymont and to someone with the initials AD. So I can like choose who I want to take the letter to. So obviously I'm not actually going to side with the Dominels because screw them. But I am going to pick this lock. I'm going to see what's in here. There's a Valoon. I want that, but I have to be more sneaky to get it without pissing these guards off. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can... Anything hidden over here? Might be able to just... Nope. Those guards are pretty vigilant. I don't think there's any possible way I'm getting to that chest before getting spotted, so I wonder if we can just go upstairs. Don't mind us. We're not doing anything suspicious here at all. Don't mind us. Just looking around your house. Well, these guards aren't attacking us on sight either. You better watch your step here. You're lucky I've got better things to do. I feel really lucky. Thanks, sir. The perceptive use of color in this panorama is overshadowed by the oversized signature along the bottom. Abracan Dominel. Oh, I wonder if Abracan's the guy. He's got an A. So is this like one of these like pompous dilettante sort of narcissistic noble guys he paints his own paintings and like they're not really that great, but then he hangs them all over the place in his own house? Like, is that what's going on here? Although he did have a perceptive use of color, which I'm always a fan of. There's nothing for us to discuss. While this landscape shows promise, the brushwork is obviously hurried. The artist seems to have spent more time on his signature, A. Dominel, than anything else. We might have a narcissist on our hands. The dozens envy Lord Dominel's cleverness. The knights envy his status. You want nothing with me. Talk to Abrakan. Abrakan. Abrakan, I believe in you. If I didn't, you'd be named Abracant. Whatever you were thinking, don't try it here. I'm actually thinking of trying some shit, I'm not gonna lie. What's up, Dominel servant? You're rather well dressed for a servant. There's nothing for us to discuss. But... Servant nods quickly and returns to work. He's just standing there, though. Don't you know where you've landed yourself? This is no place for visitors. Could I just... Is it a place for taking free stuff? Is it a place for taking free stuff? The many pillows are fluffy and full with down. Whoever sleeps here must sleep soundly indeed. Very comfy bed. That looks nice. It's a very wide bed as well.
This won't stop me.
I just leveled somebody up by picking that lock. Wow, there was like nothing good in there. A crappy helm and some crappy leather armor. That was quite a fine lock to secure such mediocre goods. Still though, Palagina is leveled up with her crazy feather head hair thing going on. Wee wee. All right, she's pretty cool. Let's see here. She has a grip of athletics. Oh yeah, she has no stealth. We need to rectify that right now. She's the one member of our party who can't sneak for shit. Okay, greater lay on hands. Fueled solely by belief, the paladin is able to heal with the touch of his or her hands, recovering a substantial amount of endurance for the paladin or an ally within range. Modifies lay on hands to do a little bit more endurance. That's kind of an underwhelming amount of endurance there. Critical focus. Allies notice the paladin's zeal and become thoroughly inspired by it. Hey, I can't help but notice your zeal. You're looking zealous today. Did you do something with your hair? Did you do something with your zeal? Allies affected by zealous focus convert 5% of what have been ordinary hits to critical hits. That's quite good, because that's her aura that she has on all the time. So anybody that's near her gets an accuracy bonus, so this adds that to it as well. That's pretty good. That's an extra 5% crits. Deep Faith. The intensity of the Paladin's faith deepens, granting them increased defensive bonuses to faith and conviction. So this is like a passive thing she has all the time, which adds to her various defenses, and if I take this talent, it will make it a little better. So those all sound pretty good. She already has a weapon focus. Two-handed style would be good for her. Very good, actually. Lots of talents to choose from. Thinking I'm going to take critical focus because that's useful for everybody. And now she has done been leveled. So is everybody level 6 now? No, he's 5 still. 5. So everybody except their endurance are level 6 now. They have a lot of XP to get to level 7. 14,958. So he's 42 points away. Well, he's quite a bit still. He's like 229 points away. Since all the XP is divided by 6, that's quite a bit. It's like if you get this 180 right here from picking the lock, actually that means each person only got, you know, 30 or... yeah. 30. Complicated math I just had to do there. So complicated. Okay, so I'm here. I really want that. But it's probably not going to happen if I have to... maybe I can sneak into this corner. I can't. Okay, go. Make it happen. Go. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a lot of gold. Golden swoles. The smallest gold coin used by the Valian Republics. The swole, son, is used for high-value transactions. And a saber. I've read about sabers before. They're capable of inflicting severe wounds. Well, all my weapons are capable of inflicting severe wounds. Stole the stuff. Servant didn't notice. The knights envy his status, of course they do. What's up, guard? I just stole a bunch of stuff while you were allegedly guarding. How do you feel about that? I just stole a bunch of stuff. What now? Nothing goes on in this town without Gedmar Dominel knowing about it. Well, I think that stuff I just stole is something that went on without her knowing about it. You're lucky I got better things to do. They do have a lot of guards. That one's got a gun. Armed guards. Just remember, Gedmar Dominel doesn't tolerate mischief from anyone but Abraken and Dana. Oh! Gedmar must be the patriarch of the family. Abraken must be the son. I already killed his daughter. Oops, these things happen. Oh, more Dominels. Bracanta Dominel. Maybe she's the sister of Dana, whom I butchered unceremoniously in a warehouse. You must be a friend of Abraken. I wouldn't really use the word friend. Would not use the word friend. I'm here to steal stuff.
Good day to you.
The woman must be well into middle age, but there isn't a line on her face. Her large green eyes are watchful behind a curtain of glossy black hair. She studies you. I don't believe we've met. I'd remember you. You would. You'll remember me after today. What do you do here? She looks you up and down. Let's just say I'm a merchant. I handle the trade of certain goods that my enterprising children and husband happen across. Oh, so she's Gadmar's wife. Oh, so it's her daughter that I killed. Okay, so that's going to make things awkward between us. But I only trade with special friends, and if you want that kind of relationship, you'd have to do a little something for me. What kind of favor did you have in mind? She crosses her arms and watches you out of the corner of her eyes. There's a certain someone who may or may not be named Kolfeg. He's insulted me. I'd like you to make an example out of him. So I can make an example out of anyone who may or may not be named Kolfeg? Because that's a pretty... I mean, this guard right over here may or may not be named Kolfeg. I'll go fuck him up for you if that helps. Just what do you want me to do to him? I'm not actually going to do anything for this lady. I'm just toying with her. I'd hate to stifle your imagination. She wrinkles her nose with a quick smirk. Just see that you teach him a lesson he won't soon forget. Consider it fun. Done. Sounds like fun. That's what it takes. I suppose I could help. That's the spirit. She winks. I know that little runt holes up somewhere in Andra's gift. Once you've taken care of him, come back to me. I've got some stocks that I reserve for special friends. So I got a task, but I don't think I'm actually going to help her. Maybe I can help this guy in some way. Berkanta Dominel asked me to make an example out of a man named Kolfig as a favor. Confront Kolfig in Andra's Gift. Berkanta said that Kolfig lives somewhere in Andra's Gift. She told me I can handle him however I'd like. Hey, Photon Joker. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Cards. Better watch my step here. I want these things. I want these things, but they are currently not really available for me. I can't possibly steal that without getting... But after I butcher everyone in this house, which is gonna happen. Let's be realistic right now. Everybody in this house is on borrowed time. Because I'm gonna have to kill them all. What's going on in here? Wasn't this a fancy looking room? I like how we're being all sneaking around and these guys are all just looking at us like, you know we can see you, right? Look at all this money that's just laying around. You don't need a sword in this city to wield power. Any closer and you'll see the color of your own insides. Oh, that they do not want me going in this room. This must be, Gad whatever's study. What's his name? I already forgot his name. Gadflow. No, that's the guy from Amalur. Gedmar. That's right. So you can manhandle someone as you like, huh? Yeah, I guess I can manhandle him all I want. I can just handle him
then.
man-ishly. Welcome to House Domino. What's the news? Well, that's surprisingly casual after just telling me I was going to see my insides. You want nothing with me. Talk to Abrakan. Whatever you're thinking, I'll try it here. So, this is going to involve a reload, but what happens if I'm just like, do-do-do-do-do? Okay, that happens. They turn hostile. Well, now I know that's where Gedmar is. Wow, that's a hard chest to pick there. Wait, don't I have 7 mechanics? With my buff. I do, but now my game is freaking out. Okay, that's not actually what I want to happen right now, so I'm gonna save scum this. Gadflow gasps, yeah, I know, what is he doing here? He's just here to call me mortal a whole bunch. Photon Joker, I'm a little further than you, and I have 100k gold without killing random people. 100k? Jeez, that is a lot more than I have. That is like 93,575 more than I have.
Of course.
I'm not going to kill them for the money, though. I'm going to kill them for the sake of killing them, because I don't like them. Taking their money will just be a happy side effect. What's up, Dominal Servant? Whatever it is, it's nothing to do with me. You'll want to speak to young Master Abrakan. Yes, I do want to speak to him. It's the only reason y'all aren't dead yet. Well, I probably won't have to kill the servants. They'll probably be wise enough to stay out of it. The coverlet feels like imported Adira silk. I thought those were strangely bold colors. Those colors are so bold. This place probably has some very charming windows as well. Of course, I'm not really seeing any windows anywhere. The hell kind of manor, castle, house, palace is this with no windows anywhere on the upper floor? They gotta let some natural light in. No wonder these people are all pissy. Well, I don't plan to kill all the factions, just House Domino, because they already hate me, like, hate. Overwhelmingly bad is my reputation with them. I need you to go away, sir. I have a chest that I want. Well, I can open it.
There, done.
People in this world don't mind if you pick the locks of their things. They don't even mind if you look in there. They just mind if you take the stuff. Alright, that's enough up here for now. Let's go down and talk to, kill the servants because you can. No, I mean, I'm only going to kill the servants if I'm forced to. I'll certainly kill all the guards, though. What's up with this box? Oh yeah, it has a balloon, but I can't get it right now. We've heard that. We've heard that. Oh, hey! There's the doorman, and there's Abrakan. I killed his sister. Did you know that I killed your sister, sir? Your business is with the Dominoes now, not me. But what if I want to talk to you? You're such a charming individual. Your business is with the Dominoes now, not me. Yeah, but like, I think really there's more to you.
No problem.
You're misunderstood. Nobody understands. You're actually an unappreciated genius, Domino Doorman. Tell us your theories of life, the universe, and everything. Your business is with the Dominoes now, not me. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna chew on that for a while, and you know, I'm not even gonna go randomly wandering through the house right now until after I talk to this guy. If I end up in a fight right in this room, it's gonna be bad, because these guards look mean, and if you got business, talk to Abrakan. Nothing goes on in this town without getting my domino knowing about it. I'm the guy with the poleaxe, that's why I talk like this. Kill them all, your desire demon demand a sacrifice. What's up, servants? Why are you guarding these chests, servants? I wonder if I can get anybody leveled up just from picking all these locks. There's lockpicks in there, isn't that ironic? Okay. Some Valiant clothing. Okay. I need to, before I talk to this guy, I need to stage my characters in such a way. So there's a couple more guards in this room. It's quite a banquet table. The table is set with silver-rimmed plates and golden candlesticks. Clearly, crime pays well. I can, I guess. Really just depends. Ooh, an egg! I am going to steal the shit out of your egg, Dominels. Your egg will belong to me, and I will combine it with the rice that I stole from the Raymonts. And I will make the most noble fucking, like, vegetable fried rice there's ever been. Even the servant is lipping off to me. The knives are warm from the heat of the oven. They look absurdly sharp. Ginsu 2000! Never need sharpening! So they have some absurdly sharp knives. Like, you pick it up and you're like, holy shit, this knife. It's literally, it's absurd how sharp this knife is. It's hard to even believe that this is real.
Hey.
That's how absurd it is. Oh, I stole their grain.
All right, then.
Okay. Alright. So, basically there's guards in every room except for this one. So I'm going to put my people in here. Hopefully these servants don't act up. People.
Sure. Your
I want
thoughts must
you
flow
to
deep
come
indeed.
here.
Yes, as you
Just calm your shit in
Fine.
this room.
say. Fine.
Quit?
Following your lead. Fine.
I'm ready. Ah,
Okay.
Huh?
You get to come around here and initiate this conversation, just in case things go terribly wrong. I'm just gonna save again real quick. Okay, buddy. What's up? A young man leans against an expensive-looking glass cabinet. He holds a jewel-studded goblet in one hand and an ornate pistol in the other. He grins with wine-stained lips. This guy already seems like a douchebag.
Our doormen seem to think it important that you meet with me. Speak.
Speak? He twirls the pistol around a finger. So, I could give him the letter, but I'm not going to. What is this place? You are standing in the Dominel Ancestral Manor. You're either very lost, or wasting my time. He takes another sip of wine. If there's nothing else, be on your way. Farewell. So, do I want to just randomly start killing Dominels, or should I wait? I feel like I should wait, because there may be other reasons for me to come and talk to the Dominels.
My eyes are peeled.
Before I end up killing them all. I mean, killing them all is certainly going to happen one of these days, but I feel like maybe I should just wait before I just start indiscriminately butchering them. You're trying my patience. Get to the point or get out of my sight. He takes a draught from his goblet. Farewell. So I think I'm just going to leave. I will come back here and kill all these people at some point. But for now, I think I'm actually just going to go. Maybe I'll go talk to this guy, too, and see. Maybe I can take his side. Like, warn him, tell him to get out of town or something. Just randomly kill them all. Oh yeah, today's my birthday. Huh. Totally forgot until I just got a happy birthday text from my dad. Happy birthday to me.
Slowly now.
Okay. So I can go in the sanitarium, or I can go in the Hadrid House, which I believe to be the headquarters of Dunreed Row, which probably leads to some cool stuff. I have so many different quests of things to do here, so I could go back to the Hall of Revealed Mysteries and try to get this book. I could go to the Salty Mast, which is some sort of brothel, apparently. Go to the sanitarium. Oh yeah, Helig of Thane. This is like the undead, like, servitor of that Pandrum guy. I found him down in the catacombs. And he wants me to get this ancient grimoire, which seems like an extremely terrible idea. I keep crashing for you? I crashed earlier for myself, but yeah, the Salty Mast. So there's certainly no innuendo or imagery there. Probably don't need to be in scouting mode right now, but the problem is half the quests I have right now are things that seem like a terrible idea. Like, that I don't actually want to do. Like, getting, oh, let me go back to Lord Raymont and take him the letter, since I've decided that that's for sure what I'm gonna do. Alright, let's stop sneaking. Okay, everybody can see us. It's just getting embarrassing now. That's a charming window right there. You like the sound of that much better than the blooming rose. Straight to the point, no beating around the bush. Was that an intentional pun? The bush? Rose? Bush? Coral? If so, well played. Nothing wrong with beating around the bush. Trimming the hedges.
Cast light in dark places.
The Salty Mast is okay too. I think the Blooming Rose sounds a little bit more elegant though. Where is this guy? I already forgot. He's in here, right? Oh yeah, here he is. He's in this room with his, like, weird red robe. Lord Raymont. Alright, Lord R. R. I'm going to, I didn't like the bush. Well,
Hey. Of course.
there's something to be said for a more austere style of landscaping. He sighs and shuffles a stack of papers. You again? So I'm going to give him the letter. I've uncovered a plot to rob you. He lowers his papers and looks at you for the first time. Is that so? Let me see that. He scans the parchment with the speed of an expert clerk. House Dominel, negative. Yeah, well, I'm not so worried about that. I don't think they can really hate me any more than they already do. When he returns his attention to you, that was the sound of somebody leveling up. When he returns his attention to you, his tone is brisk and businesslike. You've done this house and this city a great service. I'm certain you will consider this an adequate reward for your labors. Okay. What we do now, the letter was signed AD. We already know who that is. It's obviously Abracan Domino. What's so important about this gem? Let me try. Oh, he just gave me 2,000 pans? Holy shit. I'm still going to try to press him for more, because I'm smart. That jewel is worth a lot more than 2,000 pounds. Indeed, but notice of a plot does not carry quite the same value. The corners of his mouth curl into a wry smile. Still, far be it for me to sour a fruitful relationship. Lord Raymont produces another purse. Now, I trust that will be all. You know what's really funny, Lord Raymont, is you know I'm going to come in your window and steal that thing from you anyway, right? I mean, we understand that inherently, that you're rewarding me, but I'm still going to come in here and steal that thing from you later. Just so that we're super clear about what's going to happen. What's so important about that gem? If it was me, I would have robbed him. Well, the thing is, I didn't have a high enough mechanic skill to disarm the trap on the chest yet, so I figured I'd wait until I got my mechanic skill up and then come back and do it. I'm crunching a little bit of ice. That probably sounds awesome on the mic. Okay. What's so important about this gem? Did he just give me more money? I just heard a sound effect. The heart of White March is a nearly flawless diamond. It's also the patrimony of the dwarves of White March. It was seized by an endearing lord in the early days of colonization, and the dwarves haven't forgotten it. So it's like the Arkenstone. Now, the knights and the dozens are both bidding for it to make a peace offering to the dwarves. He shrugs. Whichever party buys it, the dwarves will make useful allies for Defiance Bay, especially these days. So it is kind of an important gem. The letter was signed AD. Does that mean anything to you? I suspect it means Abracan Dominel, the scion of House Dominel. A look of disgust crosses his face. A pampered, pandered lad, if ever there was one. Yeah, he has a really fancy pistol. I just met him a few minutes ago. I'm going to kill him someday, so hopefully that should cheer you up. He's ruthless, I'll give him that much. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the wits to match his appetites. Tell me about House Dominel. They were once an eminent and admired house. Now they're just a den of thieves. Back in the Deerwoods colonial days, the Dominels were respected members of the ducal court, which is why it was so surprising that they remained loyal to Etta during Hadrit's rebellion. When Hadrit and the Deerwood won independence, the Dominels lost... Okay, I'm back. As I was reading this, I noticed that my internet had crashed again, dropping the stream. Also turns off the recording. So I'm not sure if everybody heard me reading this up to this point, but I'll just I'll just continue. Time to give the talk to the router. Yeah. If it happens again before the end of my current episode, I'll, do what I need to do, hopefully, to set it straight. If it doesn't happen again, then that'll be great. So, Lord Raymond's still jabbering on about the Dominels.
When Hadrit and the Deerwood won independence, the Dominels lost their favor but not their wealth. Rather than a return to Edda, like other loyalist houses, they dug their heels in here and turned from politics to commerce. He shrugs. In one way of looking at it, they simply partnered with the wrong side. Not that they haven't prospered since in their own way.
He rubs his jaw.
Lately, they've been seeking to carve out a new niche for themselves. One right between the Crucible Knights and the Dozens, it seems.
So I really haven't had any dealings with the Crucible Knights yet, but I'm also not a giant fan of the Dozens. They seem a little bit stupid. They inspired the greatest line of dialogue I've seen from this game so far, though, from Adair, my party member, who was joking about how their name was really stupid because they it wasn't really appropriate, because the dozen they're talking about were the 12 people who killed St. Widewin with the Godhammer, and none of these people that are in the Dozens now were actually members of that group, so they're just like naming themselves after a group that they didn't even have anything to do with. But then he said something about like how they had to pick that name so they could garner interest in people joining, because he said something that, like, if they just named themselves what did he say? It was so funny. It was really good. It was like if they just named themselves the loudmouth sheep fuckers, nobody would have been interested in joining. I don't know, it was funny. It was a great line. So, the Dozens are known to me unofficially as the loudmouth sheep fuckers. What will you do now? Lord Raymond pinches crisp, sharp creases into the note. Eliminate the competition. Oh good, I can help you with that. Fuck House Dominel. So how much money did he actually give me? Will it tell me in my little log here? So I gained 500, and I gained 2,000. Oh, and a ring, and a shit ton of experience. So I ended up pulling 2,500 and a ring out of that. Not bad. Not bad at all. What is this ring? It's a ring of unshackling. Ring of Unshackling. Rings can feature plain bands. Oh, so it's the same little ring text as every other ring has. Minor Spellbind, Suppress Affliction. Grants Suppress Affliction. So now, Minor Spellbind means if I'm wearing that, I can cast the spell, like I have on this Ring of Searing Flames. He can use it 3 times per rest.
Yeah.
So that means somebody can use Suppress Affliction, which is a great spell. Who's going to wear this ring? It should be somebody with a pretty good intellect. So maybe my main character. It should either be her or Kana, and I think Kana's already loaded up on rings. Oh no, he could wear it. But I think... let's just put it on the main character.
Yeah.
And now...
your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
here it is. 2 per rest, Suppress Affliction. And it's a nice big radius, and it's a nice duration because her intelligence is so high. So that'd actually be very helpful at certain times. That's a good ring. Who wouldn't want to join the loudmouth sheep fuckers, let's be honest. Well, I mean, all Scottish people are probably automatically members, from what it sounds like, but that was so fucked up. I don't think I have anybody watching who's from Scotland, but if so... I didn't mean to imply that all Scots are loudmouth sheep fuckers. Only that most Scots are loudmouth sheep fuckers. No, just kidding again. Just kidding. Nobody tell Meat Jesus what I just said. Actually, he'd probably find it pretty funny. He's got a good sense of humor, that Meat Jesus.
Eh?
Alright. So... then we have our quest, which just finished itself. Right. I've informed Lord Raymond of the plot to steal his prized jewel, the Heart of the White March, from his home. So... And House Dominel continues to hate the shit out of me. He totally meant that, don't believe him. Yeah. Loudmouth sheep fuckers.
Alright then.
Light, flame, and sound.
It's not very complimentary, no matter who you're applying it to. Lord Raymont nods over the manifest in his hands. I trust all is well. Tell me about yourself. He affects a strained smile. Perhaps another time, friend. I've got 1,000 bushels of Valian Durham wheat missing, and hundreds of records to search. Good day. I say good day, sir. Okay. So he's got some shit going on with some Durham wheat, and that sounds serious, so... But see, there's no reputation for House Raymont. Just House Dominel. So House Raymont is obviously not as important of a faction. The Crucible Knights wouldn't work with you after you were a felon for killing people and stealing stuff? Well, did you kill people and steal stuff in a sneaky way where nobody knew you had done it? Or did you just pretty much go into people's houses and just aggro everybody and go nuts? Because that's what I'm trying to avoid doing. Like, I'm making sure all the stuff I steal is unobserved by anyone. Lynette, I hear tell you're crazy. That's my type. Can we talk about this? Lynette stares at her fingers as she slowly links them together. Been there, done that. Father never reads to me. He's always busy with his own books. Okay, I'm out of here. Well, Lord Raymont's a little bit nicer to me now. I like to think he respected me for driving a hard bargain with the reward. For some reason, this guy's hatchet is like, the icon for it is too big. It's too big for its inventory slot. That wasn't any sort of innuendo, Ingrid. Yeah, crazy's totally my type. You know. You know. Okay. So that's done. Oh, who leveled up? Durance and Adair. Wonderful. Excellent. Fantastic. Great. Good. He looks like such a dork with that helm. He's just like, I'm super serious with this helm. And then he's got this little hatchet and a like wooden door as his shield. What a dork. I knew you were gonna comment. As soon as I said too big for its inventory slot, I knew that there was gonna be some sass from you about that. I think he needs to buff up on the survival. Yeah, and we're gonna save those 2 points. Although his stealth is also kind of awful. He's my only guy with survival, though. I need somebody with some decent survival, so that when survival comes up in scripted interactions, I have a guy who can actually do it. Oh, bonus knockdown's a fantastic talent. And he can knock down 3 times per encounter instead of just 2. That helm doesn't go with any armor in the damn game. I know, right? I mean, it doesn't go completely awful with the plate mail, I guess. But, I mean, if I changed his color scheme, because he's on this red and blue, if I changed his color scheme to more of like maybe a gray and gold, it might look more suitable. I don't know. So I could give him a weapon focus. Oh no! I know what I know what he needs. He needs weapon and shield style. Yeah. 6 more deflection, and deflection also applies to. In fact, hold on. Cancel. Tank. Everybody in my party needs stealth. Everybody in my party needs stealth. Why is it doing this? I'm scrolling down, right? You see me scrolling down, and then as soon as I let go of the scroll wheel, it automatically goes back to the top. That's like a weird buggy thing that's happening. Alright, so he's at 91 and 51 reflex, right?
Hey. Hey.
Now he's got 180 reflex. That's amazing. Because see, now he gets his whole shield bonus on his reflex as well because of that. And 100 deflection. That's pretty good. And he does not have bug stats anymore. These are his real legit stats.
Of course.
And he's only level 6. Not bad. Not bad. Of course, on Path of the Dam, that's not that amazing since all the enemies have really high accuracy, but it's better than nothing. No, he was never at 120 something. He was over 100 at one point because his stats were bugged. Because there's that bug where, you know, certain companions could get their stats permanently raised if you save and load in certain areas. They get their things from their equipment applied more than once. But I fixed it. I fixed the stats on all my characters so that they are now accurate and correct. And so this is his real deflection. If I still had that bug on, yeah, his deflection would be like 140 now or something. But I didn't want to have bug stats because that kind of made it feel like cheating. Durance. With the silly turban that I stole from Kana and put on him. I guess we'll bump his lore up to 8. That'll let him use level 4 scrolls. Oh, he has so many talents to choose from that are good. Alright, Empowered Interdiction. Priest condemnations of an enemy become more apt, increasing the accuracy of his or her interdiction ability. Oh, so that just makes interdiction hit more often. Interdiction seems to hit pretty often as it is. Painful interdiction. Priests are able to channel their fury through interdiction, adding a painful, weakening affliction to the attack. So it'll weaken as well as daze, which is actually pretty great. I will probably take that. If I don't take it at this level, I'll take it like probably the next time. Brilliant Radiance. Enemies take burn damage from the priest's holy radiance. Vessels take increased burn damage. That's not bad. Adding a burn to his holy radiance. Inspired Flame. The Faithful of Magran gain an accuracy bonus with Sword and Arquebus and can cast a special version of Burst of Summer Flame. That's not bad. I could give him the Arquebus instead of that pistol. Because this is God-specific. If you're a priest, you've got a couple different talents that you can take that are specific to your god, and so they're different from each. Hey, thanks a lot, Steph. Thanks. It is my birthday. And it is happy-ish, I guess. But I appreciate the well wishes. Or whatever. Everyone receives less healing from the priest's holy radiance, but the priest gains a bonus to all attributes and movement. No thank you. Inspiring Radiance. Allies gain an accuracy bonus from the priest's holy radiance. That's really good too. Or I could get him an extra first or second level spell. Or I could get any of these normal talents, but I don't think I'm going to since there's so many of these priest talents that are so good. I think I'm going to start with Painful Interdiction. Because he uses Interdiction like every single encounter. Add a weaken to that. And he's got his silly turban. So see, now when he interdicts, well, it doesn't say anything. No! On the interdiction about Thing's got kind of a cool ground effect. But it should daze and weaken now. So I've got this bug here, right, with the scrolling thing. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try saving the game and loading the game. I'll just actually do a quick load, and hopefully that'll fix that little bug. We'll see. Did you try turning it off and back on? So how about now? Did not fix it. Well, that's kind of rude. All right. Next thing we're gonna try. We'll quit to the main menu and then load back in. Maybe that will fix it. If not, I'm just going to live with it until the break, until my end of this current episode, which will be in like 45 minutes to an hour from now. Oh yeah, I fixed it. Yay! I'm the pro at troubleshooting. Pro. Okay.
So those feathers, that's a blessing of Helia?
So they say.
Well, that's lucky. Where I'm from, we see a feathered lady, we start worrying maybe her dad got frisky with his hens.
I guess you can always trust a farm boy's head to go there first.
Dare, he always has the funniest dialogues with people because he's just got these like really simplistic things that he says. He's actually had a couple dialogues with this little dog. One time he was saying something about we should get another dog or whatever, which I thought was pretty cool because it's just a little non-combat pet, but he actually had banter about the dog, or with the dog. Which I don't know if that'll happen if I pull out the other pets. I've never seen anything happen with them before. Let's pull the white worm out for a while. The dog can go back in the box. Get back in the box, dog! Extremely well treated. There's my little worm. Isn't he just adorbs? Alright, so what am I actually doing is the real question. What am I actually doing? I noticed he pronounced her god's name Helia. I've been pronouncing it Hylia this whole time. I guess I need to start pronouncing it Helia. Helia, the goddess of the sky, maternity, creativity, birds, song, invention, language, and the arts. Not known to take a particular physical form, but thought to be present in birds of all kinds. Helia. Interesting. Oh, so adorable. If only it was a mechanical centipede. No, mechanical centipedes are not adorable. Centipedes are not adorable. Mechanical versions of things are typically not adorable. Mechanical versions of things like centipedes, which are inherently unadorable, are inherently unadorabler. Unadorabler. That's such a legitimate word. Alright, what... Literally, what am I doing right now? Literally, what am I doing? Oh. Am I building something? At the keep... Oh yeah, I'm building my forum! So that some philosophizing can start to go down. Alright. So... I guess I will go... I kind of want to go see if I can get this book. From the, from the Great Library, whatever it's called. Hey, centipedes are adorable. No, they're not. They are not adorable. The place where I lived right before this apartment I moved to now, which doesn't seem to have them, fortunately, even though I live, like, not very far away from where I used to live. I used to have a whole bunch of house centipedes there. They're called Scutagera coleopteras, and they would always be crawling on the wall, like near my desk, and I would always see them. I mean, not like all the time. It wasn't like constantly, but I'd see one, you know, once a month or something. And they were a little bit creepy looking. They had a shitload of legs. And they were like all fuzzy looking and stuff. They weren't really adorable so much. Oh yeah, the Hall of Revealed Mysteries. I wonder if this kid is here again. He's not. His dad dragged him off by his ear for playing with knives that I supplied him with. Look, if you can't give a kid a knife, what can you give a kid? What's up, Dalton? I still haven't solved your thing yet. Calm down. It's always nighttime in this city. Oh, it's a scrivener. Don't scriven me, bro. The library has an entire section devoted to ancient Glanfathan geometry. It does, actually. I've seen it. So here is the Hall of Revealed Mysteries, aka the big-ass library. Let's go in. A good beating. A good beat. What? No centipede love here, haha. Yeah, I know. I'm not a giant fan. Really, I have a rule. Okay, 4 legs is the amount of legs something's allowed to have. Everybody in here is aggroed. Why? What? Wait, what? Why are they all hostile? What the fuck's going on? She needs the theorems of Pangram to continue her research, but the archivist won't give her access. I found a way inside the Hall of Revealed Mysteries, but the Elder Archives lie behind more locked doors. What? Wait, what? I don't understand why these people are all mad at me. The last time I was here, we had all kinds of pleasant chats and such. Oh my god, they're losing their shit right now. They're chanting weird shit at me. They're condemning me with barbs. I don't want to be barbed. Well, what? But I don't want this to be the case. I'm trying to be peaceful with these people. Why? 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 Maybe if I just
venture forth while in combat.
Tell me again. He's only going to tell me once. After that, it just scrolls in my... But this is not what this is... No. Okay, fine. You know what? Fine. Listen, Hornhead, I'm not going to take any shit from you. But am I going to get, like, horrible reputation stuff for slaughtering these people? Okay, see, here's what I feel has happened. I think since I have that quest, and since earlier I did kind of sneak in here and screw around in the inner archives room, like they're like retroactively mad at me for that, even though they weren't at the time. Which is kind of shitty, but alright, let's do this. I'm not well positioned for the start of a fight. Who are they casting on? Of course. What? Why? Why would you be casting on her? She's in the back. She looks innocent. Alright. Well, she's about to get worked.
Huh?
Go ahead and do a knockdown.
Quit.
And, I need to get everybody else just kind of like back here in hiding mode. Ow, barbs. I'm being condemned. I'm being condemned for my sins. Alright, we knocked her down, so she's getting her ass kicked, which is good.
Hey.
Oh god, he's coming to scriven us. I don't like scriveners scriving us. You, settle down.
Quit.
You, kill him.
What?
I want to go ahead and interdict some fools. And...
On your word.
Let's finish her off.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
I wonder if I can charm somebody, or dominate someone, as the case may be. Let's just try it.
Eh?
Let's try dominating both of them. See what happens. they doing?
Hey,
So this guy's been knocked on his ass. She's getting killed.
huh?
They're both casting Puppet Master.
Following your lead.
Go ahead and finish off this guy. Actually, switch guns. And you can go ahead. He has a lot of spells now. Oh yeah, I have that cool ring that you know does what it does. Throw a repulsing seal down right there. Alright, so that one's dominated. I need her to switch targets now. And mental binding right here. She's still casting hers. And that one's dominated too. Cool. Are there any enemies left, or did we just kill all the enemies? I think we killed everybody besides the two that are dominated, so now they're just kind of like wandering off. Because they're 5.4, 1.5. Alright, he just got undominated. See this one here is actually casting a spell on that one because he's still dominated. Alright, cool. Well, if you're gonna be that way, sir, we're gonna get after you. You're about to be gotten after, sir.
On your word.
I'm ready.
Eh?
Oh, she just shoot him. Oh, he's given up on being dominated. Fine.
Eh?
Switch weapons, shoot him. Actually,
Yeah.
no. Do that to him. Do that to him.
On your word.
Lightning time. Move up. Alright, well. See, I just lost a bunch of reputation with Defiance Bay for killing those people. This game has domination? Yeah, it does. I have two characters that are into domination. So Defiance Bay is mad because I'm butchering everyone in the library, which I certainly didn't want to do. Now I'm known as a troublemaker. Well, I mean, in all fairness, they did attack me first. I just walked in here. That's all I did. And they just went nuts. There's really nothing I can do about it at this point. So, you know. Might as well take everything. You know? It's one of those things. I might as well slaughter the rest of the Scriveners and, What's up, Scrivener? Get screwed. Uh-oh. There's a Priest of Whale back there.
Hey. Of course.
Get him. Get in there and get
I'm
him.
ready.
Get him.
What?
Get him.
Following your lead.
Get him. Wow. He got jibbed really easily. Okay. See, Adair really crits like that. Rolled a 99. I guess that's why.
Be cautious. Be constant.
Let's take his stuff. As one does in these situations.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed. Your
Let's make sure all of our armaments are appropriately loaded here.
As you say.
Okay.
If it makes you rest easier.
Poor scriveners. They're just not prepared for the scrivening they're about to get.
On your word.
Eh?
Oh, and here they all come. Damn it.
Tell me.
Okay, I need you to go. Is this guy already dead? Wow. He got scrived up.
Huh?
Go get them. Let's interdict some enemies here.
Following your lead.
Shoot.
Yeah. My heart feels sharp.
Uh-oh. It's a lot of priests of Well. It's a lot. Oh god, we've got so many Barbs of Condemnation. Barbs of Condemnation crits me for 44 pierce damage? That's no cool. That's not cool. And as I kill more of these, I'm just getting more and more. This is not how I wanted things to go down. I'm tempted to just not even come in the library, but the thing is, I think once you have a quest in your log, that's it. There's no abandoning it. It's just there. Which is bad. Oh well, these things happen, I guess.
What?
Let's do a heal.
I'm ready.
Actually, go kill that guy.
Huh?
Following your lead.
Finish him off.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Grimda, too. She's the one I really have to watch out for. Because she's in charge.
Huh?
Alright, I want you to go get on the boss there.
I'm ready.
You can keep tearing it up here. What is this?
Following your
What is
lead.
this scriveny kind of guy doing here?
Yes.
Switch to this pistol. This pistol. Shoot him.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed. Yeah.
I need something
My heart feels sharp as steel.
Alright, good shot.
Huh?
Alright, so he's on her. He's got that covered.
I'm ready.
Shoot this guy that's laying on his
Yeah.
ass. Mind blades him.
On your word.
Nice.
Eh?
Quit?
Following your lead.
I'm just gonna summon some skeletons right here.
Stand still.
What's up? She's pretty boned now. Start recording. Okay. So got disconnected again. Trying to continue here from where we were. So I just summoned some skeletons to attack Grimda, and as I very cleverly joked, just as I was getting disconnected, she's pretty boned now. Boned Coral.
Quit?
Meanwhile,
Following your lead.
we are... My character got dropped like a sack of potatoes. That's potatoes in not a word language. Die, Grimda. Wait, what's this guy doing?
Tell me,
Consumed by the flame!
Oh, Grimda's got some skills. She's really putting in work.
What?
Alright, we got her. Oh, task failed. What? There was a task we were going to get from her, and we didn't even get it because we had to kill her. See, this is not what was supposed to happen. Damn it. Why did they all go hostile on me when I came in here? Was that maybe that was just a bug or something? Maybe that wasn't supposed to happen. Didn't seem like it should have been. Because I was going to come here and convince her. I was going to talk to her and be like, hey, could we have the book? Because that's even what the quest said. It was something, it said something I tried to convince her. Well, she's pretty convinced now, but that's not like... Man, I feel really bad about this, even as I'm looting their bodies. Key to the Elder Archive. This iron key is tarnished and dinged. And dinged or dinged from extensive use. Yeah. This is not. I didn't ask for this. Y'all Adam Jensen about it. Alright, just hold on. No, you don't feel anything about the situation. What does that mean? What does that mean? Hold up. Just hold up. So this is an interesting quick save. Hall of Revealed Mysteries. Auto save. Maybe it wasn't supposed to happen that way. Let me just see real quick. I just saved after the battle, so if it turns out there's nothing I can do about it, I'll just load that save and... No, they're just automatically angry as soon as we walk in the door. Why though? Why? Why, I ask, why? I'm gonna try one more thing real quick. Hold on. Just bear with me for a second. Oh, did I just get disconnected again? What the hell's going on? Okay, I'm back. Got disconnected again. Had to try to fix my internet. So I was just gonna see something. I was gonna try loading this save, if you'll bear with me, and I'm gonna run over there and see if they're still hostile to me. Also, I want to see if there's some way to get rid of a quest once you've taken it. I don't think there is, but I kind of want to see because I really do not want to kill all the people in the Hall of Revealed Mysteries. I want to be on their side. I want to do the quest for them. I don't want to butcher them. So if I can possibly avoid that at this point, I would like to. That might not be possible. They may be permanently aggroed to me now for some reason that I do not understand. Frustrating though. You know, there's been a couple of patches, so things are a little bit on the wonky side. Wonky. Like, I have this quest right here. Now, there is no right-clicking on quests. There doesn't seem to be any way to get rid of them. Like, once this quest is in your log, that's just it. You're doing the damn quest. But what if
those feathers? That's a blessing of Helia?
So they say.
Well, that's lucky. Where I'm from, we see a feathered lady, we start worrying maybe her dad got frisky with his ends.
I guess you can always trust a farm boy's head to go there first.
So we've heard that dialogue before. So I went to Raymont already. This is the Raymont house. So from this save, all I did was go directly to the thing. So I haven't lost any actual progress. And I still have a save after I killed everybody there, in case I need it. But what if I come back over here? I don't suppose there's any way to tell her, hey, no, I'm not going to get your shit. That sounds dangerous. Of course it is, but every great discovery carries years of trial and error. This is why we need the research of people like Pandgrim to help us turn these failures into something useful. Why doesn't Grimda... Need Grimda's permission. See, why can't I go in there and get her permission? Why can't I at least ask her about it? And then maybe she gives me a mission or something. And, like, that's... feels like that's the way it's supposed to happen. Oh yeah, see, I have a mission for her. To retrieve the stolen scroll from the farmhouse. I already have a quest from her, so maybe... I have a thought. I have a thought. First things first, I'm gonna go back over here and see if I go in there again. Maybe things are fine now. Maybe it was all a weird, buggy misunderstanding. Failing that, what I could try to do... I could try to go complete her quest, then go back in there. And maybe then, because I got her quest to turn in, it will somehow override the hostilityness. And yes, I just said hostilityness. And I'm not even ashamed of it. I'm not at all. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking by it. I'm sticking to my guns. My guns would shoot bullets of hostilityness. Look, who gets to make up words? Why not me? People, every single word we have in every...
You still have family living in the
What?
Dale, Adele.
No, not these days. Parents left the country years back during the purges. I think about them a lot.
It's a shame you and your family suffered, even after the Saints were ended. You dear Woodens certainly have a knack for holding on to old grudges.
So Adair's family left the country. Right. I like when they have their little Oh, well, one important thing needs to be fixed right now. I believe there was a pet switch. I was trying to say switch, and I was also trying to say swap at the same time. So it ended up swip. It's kind of a cross between a swap and a switch. I guess it could have been swatch instead. But that was... There actually used to be these watches called swatches back in the old days, like the late 80s, early 90s, when I was a kid. I think it was in the 80s, actually, not so much in the 90s, but they were called swatches. And they were like these cheap, colorful watches that I think mostly kids liked and wore. I think I had a swatch at one point.
Yeah. Sure.
Then there's also paint swatches, right? Which is a thing. Or like cloth swatches. Now, if I go in here, are they gonna sass me? Because I really, to be perfectly honest, see, this Scrivener's not sassing me. I don't really want to get sassed. I'm not gonna lie. So maybe what I need to do is throw a legit save right here, just so that I have it. And then I'll go in, and hopefully everything will be fine. There will be no instant hostility. It'll be cool. We can talk about this. You know, that's what we're looking for here. A diplomatic solution. And no, they're all fucking hostile. Because I have this quest. I'm pretty sure that that is not what was supposed to happen. I'm pretty sure that the reason this is happening is because I came in here and I snuck into the archives before when I didn't have the quest. and now they're somehow retroactively pissed at me. But the question is, if I go, instead of doing this, okay, instead of going in here at all, if I go complete, where's the save I just did? It's this one. If I go get back the scroll that Grimda wanted returned, maybe then when I come in, they'll be like, oh, you have a scroll to give us. Well, we're not going to attack you then. This will be cool. We'll be cool. We'll be friends. We'll be homies.
All right, then.
So, here's what we know. We know that a group of thieves has stolen a scroll of wall from the Hall of Revealed Mysteries in Defiance Bay. The High Archivist Grimda wants me to track down the thieves and recover the scroll. Retrieve the stolen scroll. Grimda said that one of the thieves mentioned an abandoned farm on the path to Deerford. So, I guess we just have to go try to find an abandoned farm on the path to Deerford. Wait, how do I... Oh, over here. Oops, I just clicked outside of the... I'm like a boss. Hold on a second. Now I gotta bring OBS back up. And here we go. So maybe I can go... Alright, well here's Deerford. So on the road to Deerford, I mean I've been through Adowin Bridge. I've been through Wood End Plains and there wasn't it. I've been to Stormwall Gorge, so I guess I will go... back through one zone at a time. Adowin Bridge first. See if I can see any sort of, you know, any signs, any clues. Like maybe Justicar Forgent has some advice for me.
How do you do?
He doesn't.
Good day,
What was
stranger.
this? I read this before. Okay, alright. Let's go. Some commoners. So going along the road to Deerford clearly leads through Wood End Plains. So we'll go to Wood End Plains next. Even though I've already cleared this map, it's possible that there was some abandoned farmhouse and I just couldn't do anything with it before, so I ignored it. Don't see... Oh, look at this place. Maybe that's it.
Slowly now.
Well, it's sneaky time. Sneaky time and sneaky formation. That's the formation of sneaky. See, this looks like the kind of place where they would be. A sparrow's nest is tucked between two angled slats. Oh, look! These people were not here before. Beowulf and Ibn. And Egar and a bear companion. None of these were here before. So, these are obviously the people who stole the scroll, and thief. That's like man in that play. Wow, there's... and Venka, there's quite a gang of them here, isn't there? Okay, whoa, back it up.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Quite a gang of them. This might not be easy. So let's just make sure I know what I'm dealing with here. So we have 3 thieves. One with a 2-hander, one with daggers, and one with a... What is that? That looks like a flail, perhaps. Then we have a barbarian-looking person named Venka, plus 2 other... And a ranger person here with a name. And there were 2 others with names, right? Let's just...
No problem.
Let's get the... Let's make sure we know the score here. That guy's a wizard, Ibn. He's got a book and a wand. Wizard looks like a barbarian type, but I don't see any... Oh no, she's got some kind of weapon in her hand. These 3 are generic thieves, so they're probably kind of weak minion types. And this guy's a tank. He's a fighter type, right, with a sword and shield. Oh, she's the ranger. Right, okay. So there is only 3. 3 plus the 3 generic thieves. So that should be doable. Obviously we want to kill Ibn first because she's a wizard. There is no talking to them, obviously. They're auto-hostile, so we want to kill her first, you know, and then probably the ranger and then whoever. Kill the thieves. Save him for last, most likely, because he's... I could try doing some charming out the gate. Charming like those charming windows. So I'm gonna bring her up there. Rest of the group, come here. I want them to be in a position... Should I drag this whole group around the side of this building? Is there any other kind of good choke pointy place around here? It's not really looking like it. As I pull them all the way over here, but they most likely won't come all the way over here. On the other hand, I could... No, I'll probably just fight them right here. We'll just throw down a lot of spells and stuff. So here's what we're gonna do. I have a clever plan.
Hey.
So clever. We're gonna utilize what we have here.
Yeah.
So she is going to back up.
Hey.
Right there,
All
you're
right,
going to be
then.
the guy in the front. And you are going to...
Huh?
Breathing Mother, Seraphina,
No
back
problem.
up here. Durance is going to
You
cast
can
some...
trust me.
Kana, come back here.
Tell me. Good.
Palagina,
Hey. course.
there.
If
Alright,
it
so-
makes you rest easier.
I'm going to quick save. And I'm going to throw down a couple warding seals. Oh, you're only allowed to have 1 warding seal down at once. Well, that was a waste of a spell. Hold on. Hold on. Quick loading screen, because everybody likes loading screens. This is a lovely loading screen, though. Look, it's all green, and there's some pretty plants and such. You can read about athletics. Okay. So I can have 1 warding seal and 1 repulsing seal down at the same time. It doesn't say anything about that in the spell, but I'm pretty sure that's not how it used to be. I think you used to be able to have both. Pretty sure you used to be able to have both. And then we'll throw down a repulsing right here. Did it seriously just get rid of my... So you can only have 1 seal, period? Is that what they're trying to tell me now? Alright, hold on a second. God, I love their loading screen. You guys are watching this, you're like, what the fuck? Why is this guy doing this? Why are we watching all these loading screens? My apologies. Testing out these... I'm pretty sure they changed these mechanics in one of these patches. So just put down a warding seal. right here.
Navarro, be on seat.
Terrence, back up. Get in here.
I'm ready.
Of course.
So Adair will come here.
Que? Ah.
Now, Kana, go do
Yes?
your pulling thing.
As you say.
Make sure. Are we fully locked and loaded here?
Got it.
Looks like it.
Following your lead. Right away.
Crossbow doesn't need to be loaded. Forgiveness doesn't need to be loaded. Other pistol. Alright, he's good to go. So, we're gonna quick save. And we're gonna shoot that wizard. Oh, you can't even go through there. Thought you could. Alright. Maybe I can shoot him with the fine pistol. I'm gonna quick save again. I'm a saver. Go ahead, take the shot. Nice shot. Now run. Ow. Ow, he's getting worked. Oh, they ran right around the trap. I did this terribly. Terribly! So bad.
I'm ready. No use.
Oh, here comes Ibn. No guts, no glory. Get in there,
I
Palagina.
need something stronger.
This was a terrible way to do this. Okay. Kana's already almost dead. Of course he is. Alright. Let's go after Venka.
What?
I want to interdict everybody. I want. Let's try some Puppet Master on these thieves. Puppet Master. And Puppet Master.
No use. I need something stronger.
Did we already kill the wizard? No, not quite. We're working on it. Oh, an Egar. So there was another one. I forgot. That's the actual ranger. Venka's not the ranger. She is more of a barbarian type. Oh, and she's straight up coming after Kana, which is not even remotely
Following your
good.
lead.
Alright, I need to throw down some skeletons right here.
What?
Durance. Time to start laying down the pain and the hate and the spells is... yeah. Let's put this guy on his ass.
I'm ready.
Let's finish off this wizard.
Following your lead.
Kana, you're doing skeletons. Adair, you can just keep these two busy, basically forever. You know, you could knock this guy down. They're both puppet mastering still.
It's no use. I need something stronger.
Alright, one of the thieves has been dominated by Grieving
Your thoughts
Mother.
must flow deeply indeed.
So the next thing she could do is drop some paralyze on this guy so that he doesn't kill Kana. And then the next, and she's still casting her. Alright, Pulsing Seal has knocked Venka prone for a very long time, which is good. All the skeletons attacking him. Her, I should say. Durance, that's done. I want you to come over here. And... let's see. This thief is coming after Seraphina pretty hard. Pillar of Face, average speed cast. Average speed cast. Alright. And who is she casting her thing on? That one. Okay. This one's dominated. Let's Repulsing Seal this one too. Alright, the second dominate also worked. So these two are currently dominated, at least for a short period of time.
I'm ready.
She's still trying to kill this wizard, but obviously having a hard time.
What?
Durance, have you got a second warding seal down? No, he's still casting it. Kana's doing his thing back here. Wizard is still alive.
Yeah.
Not sure what Seraphina's doing. She could fill some enemies with dread, but she's not going to. What she's going to do instead is summon a guy right here to help her out. Grieving Mother, I want some beetles. I want beetles in my life.
Unite!
Alright, she killed the wizard. That's good.
Que?
Now she's gonna kill this thief. Oh, she's almost dead. Lay on hands yourself. Next spell you should cast is Iconic Projection this way. And
On your word.
keep killing Venka. Alright, we have the beetles now, right? How many beetles did we get? Just 2? What does it do? It summons 3 beetles. Where's the third beetle? Ah, they're all right here. Alright, beetles, get in there. Go, go. You two can get on them. You can get on that one. Anamat, protect me. That one's prone, so she's okay for now. She can Mind Blade some thieves. And she can also Mind Blade some thieves. Alright, the lay on hands worked.
Tell me.
We're gonna Gon's Pledge also, because she's kind of over there tanking some stuff. Alright, good. She's back up to a good amount of health. She's wrecking dudes for 41 in the face. Beetles are doing their thing. Alright, Seraphina. Let's, kind of want to come over and terrify some shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna fill some enemies with terror
Tell
here.
me.
She's gonna kill this thief.
Your thoughts must flow deeply.
Grieving Mother. Switch to your other gun. And start killing this guy. Pillar of Faith beak waft down. Where's the... Oh, he's way over here. Untouched. Okay, hold on. That changes things a bit.
Yeah?
Instead of what you were going to do, instead I want you to cast this on him. And I want one of these beetles to go over there and get on him. In fact, I want 2 of these beetles to go get on him. Alright, Pallegina is just wrecking everyone, which is amazing. Alright, you can go down there and get on him now, too. Kana
Following your lead.
can sneak over here, and he can do a lightning cone this way. The Anamat, go kill that ranger also.
Eh?
Switch weapons, shoot. I'm gonna mind wave these 2.
What?
Endurance. Oh, did we already kill the bear? It's already knocked out, apparently. So we're gonna Pillar of Faith beak waff here. That just wrecked him. Task updated, Parable of Whale. I think we just killed them all. Nice, wow.
Of course.
Wasn't so bad. Wasn't so bad at all. Even though I screwed up the strategy or the tactics in the beginning a wee bit. Do a little reloading. Everything reloaded to my satisfaction.
Yes? Right away.
Okay.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
And the loot. We got a pistol. Wait, hold on. What did it say on our quest? Parable of Whale. Now that thieves are dead, I can search them for the scroll and return to Grimda. Ah, right, okay. Pistol, grimoire. We'll take a look at that. A great sword, a dagger. None of their stuff is even fine, huh? Ixamiddle clothing. Examine. We'll look at that. A fish! I found a fish. Oh yeah. The number of things I can combine into a tasty, delicious treat are increasing. I keep forgetting to use food for buffs too. It's kind of stupid of me. A silver-scaled fish, fresh caught. Dear wooden legend suggests that eating fish eyes makes you more clever, though they didn't seem to help the fish any. Yeah, I guess not. And some fruit. There's the scroll. Oh, wow, some shit's going down. As you take the scroll, you hear a voice. You have found it. Now lose it again. What? What's this voice? I can just be like, what? That defeats the purpose of finding it in the first place. High Archivist Grimda asked me to bring this back. High Archivist Grimda asked me to bring this back. The voice laughs. Would you appease a dwarf or a god? Oh, is it actually Well talking to me? You think this theft was an accident? The voice seems to shift, as if the speaker were constantly changing age, race, and sex. My relics were never meant to stay in one place for long. They are meant to be lost and found. It is the search that gives a thing value. Take it to the Black Meadow. Find the drake that faces east. And bury it neath its skull. Tried to change the voice up there as I went. I'm a dork, okay. Oh, that's right, because there's the 3 dead drakes skeletons there in the Black Meadow. Alright, go bury it. Interesting. I've recovered the stolen scroll. All that remains is to deliver it back to Grimda at the Hall of Revealed Mysteries in Copper Lane. I just had the strangest experience. I heard a voice in my head, and it told me to hide the scroll again. It directed me to bury it in the Black Meadow under the skull of the drake looking east. It sounded like a message from Wall itself. Well, Examinal clothing. The Examinal plains are vast and fertile savannas to the north of the eastern reach. Though the climate is warm, it is less oppressively humid than the heart of Eder. Examinal clothing is heavily layered, using cotton and highly decorated wool in equal measure. Extensive beadwork is another defining feature of Examinal garments, found both in jewelry and incorporated into the fabric itself. Huh, well that's interesting looking. Looks kind of cool on Durance. And Kana. Doesn't look that great on the women. Alright, put that away. And then his grimoire, he had probably a couple spells that Aloth doesn't have. What's that worth? We don't know. Probably worth 100, like some of those other grimoires I found. So I have the scroll, right? Ooh, look! The scroll has actual text on it that I can read. I think I'll save that until our next episode, though. Because that is going to do it for this one. So thanks for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity.